प्यारे बच्चों, very namaskar to all of you. How are you? With this intention that you are living wonderful life and your quotient regarding knowledge, particularly about science, I think it's beyond your expectation. Today we are at the verge of studying physics, but before that, in order to study physics, I have given you in the last minute what's the requirement, what's the technique we use to study science, as well as a little bit about boson field theory. Today we are going to make acquaintance that what is the basic requirements in order to study physics particularly. Okay, with this intention that you're going to understand and thoroughly enjoying, let's start. What's the prerequisite condition to study physics? So first of all, we know that we have rules. We have rules. Our rules are laws. Rules are laws are principles. Okay, rules, laws, principles. In order to obey and understand the rules, laws and principles, we should have very healthy mind. So what's the basically human mind, human being? Let's start about human being. And particularly human being, we have you can say that great mind. great mind Great mind. In order to know knowledge regarding great mind, what's the requirement? The sciences which revolves around human mind are: the first one, psychology. Psychology. Second one, logics, and third one, philosophy. Philosophy. We should have basic knowledge regarding these three sciences because three are revolves around the human mind. The first one, what is psychology? It is the study of. It is the study of human mind and behavior. Human mind and behavior. Human mind and behavior. Later on, other animals' mind and behavior also studying psychology, but at the particular focus we should on human mind. What's human mind and what is human behavior? Particularly because in order to obey rules, regulation, and principles, we should understand the humans because human beings' mind vary from region to region. So it's very important for people what's actually human mind. Okay. Second one, logics. Logics, the study of basic principles. The basic principles of inferences, and demonstrations. Or it is the study of formal principles behind reasoning. Okay. So what is the logic? The logic, in logics we study the basic principles of inferences and demonstration. Inferences mean we draw conclusions. Demonstration mean we represent some projects. We give some replica regarding any you can say that our opinion, and it works on some basic principles. What are those basic principles? We study on logics. And what's the philosophy? Because uh, it is very big science, and we should have knowledge regarding philosophy. It is the study. It is the study of fundamental nature of a reality, existence, languages, reasons, etc. We know that we live in the real world. We have existence of things. We have different languages. We have different stories. In order to give my opinions while keeping all the rules and regulation in my minds. So what are the basic nature of all these fundamental things? The study of that is called a philosophy. And because psychology, logic, and philosophy all works on principles, regulations, rules, norms, etc. With the active usage of your mind. So these three, if we club into one calculation of formal sciences, that's called the mathematics. That's called the mathematics. And because mathematics is the universal language, and the language which use formal system of symbols, patterns, etc. So it's very important, being a student of physics, we should have a basic knowledge regarding this one beautiful subject. I would like to give you few glimpses regarding this subject. First of all, this mathematics comes from Greek word mathema. In Greek, it writes like that: mu, alpha, theta, eta, mu, alpha. If I pronunciate it, because we have little bit knowledge regarding these letters. So first one is mu, second one is alpha, third one is theta, fourth one is eta. This is mu again, and this is alpha again. If we pronunciate it while taking its basic sound, first of all, mu mean m, alpha mean a, theta mean th, eta mean e. Mu mean m, alpha mean a. Mathema. In mathema, in English, it is a mathematics. Mathema mean it is the knowledge or study or learning about quantity, space, change, structures, etc. In mathema, that's mathematics, in which it's the knowledge regarding quantity. What is quantity? Number system, a number theory. We should have knowledge regarding the number theory from the basic to the complex one. Space means geometry. We should have knowledge regarding geometry. Change mean mathematics analysis. Mathematic analysis mean when we apply limit, differentiation, integration. How can we understand the change in fundamental level and change in large level? That's called the mathematical analysis. And structure mean algebra. Algebra mean patterns, sequences, etc. So in simple language, if you ask me, what is mathematics? Mathematics, it is the knowledge or study or learning about quantity, space, change, structure. And because all these knowledge depends upon norms, so that's why norms, rules, regulations. So it's very important for we people to understand various rules in order to study nature and natural phenomena with exact knowledge as well as our imaginations. Up to 18th century, mathematics is considered as the science of quantity. It is the science of quantity. It is the science of quantity. And this definition is given by Aristotle. He's one of the great philosophers. This definition works up to, I think, 18th century. At the beginning and onwards, we have to change this definition. Why? Because after this, we in mathematics, we are not counting only quantity. The abstract topics takes place in the domain of mathematics. Abstract topic. And what is abstract topics or abstract concepts? When we believe in our imagination, when we are giving to start involve hypothetical theories in mathematics. Abstract topics like causal motion visualization, frequency, frequency, energy flow, energy flow, or algebraic representation. These, etc., these are called the abstract topics. And what does mean of abstract topics? Abstract topic means we are believing in hypothetical concept. We are going to introduce uh, imagination in the world of mathematics. Causal motion visualization mean we're talking about gravity. What's the fundamental nature behind gravity? Frequency mean if something natural process there is a happening time and again, what's the frequency, and etc. Energy flow mean we know that universe is composition of matter and energy. How can it flow and convert matter into energy? Algebraic representation mean we are in a position to represent every physical quantity with some mathematical formula, and after that draw different inferences. When this abstract topics come into the mathematics, then there is a different definition. Now if you elaborate this definition, we can say that mathematics is the science which draws necessary conclusions, because now we are using imagination also. So we can say that it is the science, it is the science which draws necessary conclusions. Now what is the necessary for society? What is the necessary to live like this one? Yes, like conclusion we are giving that this is Benjamin Pyre state this after abstract topics inclusion in the mathematics. Different mathematicians have given different definition of mathematics. Particularly Carl Friedrich Gauss states that it is the queen of all the sciences. And we have one scientist that's called the Haskell Curry. He told that mathematics is the science of formal system. What's formal system means? We have certain rules and regulation. After that, we are comparing whatever reason logic we apply on the basis of certain rules. Some people told that mathematics is what mathematicians do, like this. But if on whole, if you ask me what is its exact definition, being a physics student, for me I think it's the language of science. It's the universal language. Why? Because in the universe, whatever mystery behind the universe, we are able to enable them by using mathematics equations and mathematics logics. We have different school of thought regarding the definition of mathematics: logicist and intuitionist and formalist. In according to all of them, if we believe of logicist, so on the basis of logics we use mathematics. On the term of intuitionist, intuitionist is a study of mental exercise. Mathematics is a mental exercise. It is concluded by the intuitionist. So mind mean psychology. And the third formal system, it's the formal science. We have a certain rules, patterns, regulations, axiom, postulates, proven theorem, either right or wrong. That's why it's a formal science. Philosophy states that in order to find out the fundamental nature behind the reality exists in language and reasoning, we need some formal way of studying to switch ourselves particularly to find the what's the basic behind it. So overall, you can say that it is a universal language. And if we don't understand this language at the basic level to draw inference and demonstrate, I think it's very difficult. So for me, it's my request to you: if you believe to be the student of physics, go ahead, try to acquire as much basic knowledge regarding mathematics. As we told that quantity, space, change, structures, we should have knowledge, number theory, geometry, mathematics, analysis, algebra, after that abstract topics. But most importantly, if you ask me, what is the basic necessity? We must be in a position to operate basic four operators: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. And later on, when there is a change concept concerned, limit, differentiation, integration, set theory, then from basic to the complex level, we are able to extract our knowledge. So time and again, it's my request. Thank you. In the last, I would like to give you one more call, because we know that we are going to study physics today onwards. Subscribe my channel Gurdeep Hindustani. Press bell icon in order to get the notification whenever I upload my new videos. And most important, India is very beautiful country. Live just like brotherhood. We are be fooled with fool peoples, and we are making drums and they are enjoying the music. Don't do like that. Try to be a good citizen, obey the rules, pay taxes, and love everybody, every religion, every culture, every gender, and most important, love nature, protect it, and preserve it, and have growth as a human being. For you being a student, and after that you will live a very healthy life being a businessman, politician, or respective field, whatever you desire. Thank you for watching.